Hi, Kalidasa here, talking a little more about meditations. And the type of meditation I want to talk to you about today is watching your breath. Okay, this is the simplest, in my view anyway, the simplest and easiest and still very powerful meditation that there can be. And it just simply involves watching your breath. So you would sit quietly, sit in a comfortable position. Usually when sitting for meditation, you're asked to not lean against something, but that's preferable. That's ideal. Everything is in ideals. Sitting in full lotus with this big, posture and all of that is ideal, but it's not necessary and it's not practical. Most people can't really do that. So sitting comfortably might not even be sitting on the floor. So just sit comfortably. If it's in a chair, if you can not lean back, that's preferable. If you need to lean back, then lean back. Whatever, though, do your best to keep your spine straight. Okay, so sitting comfortably and in a peaceful environment, ideally, not having the kids run around. Now, you can meditate when there's other external noises going on, and I'll do a video on that sometime. But preferable, again, is in a quiet environment and something that you consider peaceful. So, and your eyes can be open or they can be closed, whatever works for you. Most people tend to like to close their eyes. It helps to bring the attention inward for most people. Some people like to open their eyes and stare at a point. That's fine too. Okay, so then all you're going to do is watch your breath. So as you're sitting there, just watching your breath go in and out, just staying there with what's happening with your breath, paying attention to nothing else. So your breath goes in, maybe it pauses for a moment. Maybe there's a natural pause, or maybe you hold the breath for a moment, which is another technique. Fine to add that in if you want. It just continues, make it a little bit stronger of a possibility. So you hold the breath in for a moment, and you watch that breath being held. You're just present with it. And you exhale. And usually there's a slight pause before you inhale again. So noticing that pause and being there with that. So as you're watching the breath go in and out, this does several things. First of all, and primarily, the breath is always in the moment. If you're watching your breath, you cannot help but be in the moment, which is mindfulness, being in the moment, whatever you want to call it. It's all kind of the same thing. And so that's really amazing that you can actually just do something as simple as watch your breath to be in the moment. Okay, so that's a good definition even of being in the moment, is where you are when you're watching your breath. Okay, so another thing that can happen is that your attention can wander. So you're watching your breath, and the next thing you know, you've taken a couple of breaths and you've been thinking about something completely different. So that's fine too. This is part of the process. It's strengthening a muscle. You're bringing that attention back. It's just like exercise, any other exercise. You're making that muscle of pulling your attention back stronger. So that's also incredibly powerful. So obviously, the better you are at that, at keeping your attention on your breath, the stronger your muscle is. The more you need to bring it back, then great. Consider it just like any other exercise. It doesn't matter that you start off a little bit not so strong. You're getting stronger. And that's the point. That's the important part. So do that. Get stronger. And I can't really think of anything else to add. I mean, it's really just that simple. The mind will rebel. That's part of the mind wandering off. That's the mind rebelling. The mind will rebel against all meditation types. It does not like that. The mind likes chaos. So strengthen that attention, that ability to bring your attention back, decreasing that chaos, increasing your inner peace, increases your ability to do what you want to do in life. That's the important part, right? To get what you want, to be successful, to be happy. So go out and practice breathing, being with your breath, be happy, and be satisfied with your life. Okay, thank you. You have a great rest of your day.
Thanks for watching. There are a lot more videos like this coming out over the next few months and years on yoga, yoga philosophy, spirituality, meditation, and more. But I can't do this without your help. Would you consider donating to help defer the costs? It would be greatly appreciated. And you can subscribe to Kalidasa.com so you know when anything new comes out. The links are below. My name is Kalidas, a longtime yogi and yoga teacher, and now I am presenting some of what I have learned over the last few decades. My desire here is for you to find value for your life. And please ask questions and give comments. They help inspire what to present.